Good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. And as you can see in front of you, I'm looking at the Cymbidiums, and lo and behold, this one has just started to open after a couple of months. So I'll come back to this one when it's fully opened. I don't know what it is, somebody might be able to tell me, but we'll have a look at that when it's fully opened. Well, we've got a bit of a mixed bag today. We'll just have a root round and we'll have a look at these three plants in front of you, which are something a bit different. And we'll have a look at the last legs of the Fragment pediums. Let's see how they're going on. So let's do that first. Well, this is the longer folium that should have been the Warsaw, and I think when this is done, there's just got one more bud to come on that one. This one's the Fragment grande, and I've had loads and loads of flowers off these two plants I've got. They both had a couple of spikes on. They've both been flowering for the last couple of months. So that's the last flower of that one. This is a spike on the last verenus that's hasn't opened yet, still growing. Always gets these little white marks on it, but they just rub off. There's nothing to worry about. And the mother plant to that one I'll show you. And there it is, all 4.5, 5 foot tall of it, and a bud there to open, and there's one just dropped off. And here it is. Lovely big bud, lovely one. A Woolworthy Eye hybrid. But I mean, the most I've ever had on this plant is two blooms at the same time. But this year they keeps getting one and then dropping off, and there's another 2 or 3 to come yet. And this is the second one, so that'll be 5 it's had on this one plant. And this also has another spike coming up that needs developing. This one is the last of the Robert Young Queenies, another Woolworthy hybrid and Avecia. I have to hold them up because they're just going over now. And the last one of the Andean Fire. This hasn't been very good this year, although the flowers have been nice, but not what I expected. So we'll just browse over the, there's another one here. This has got to be the last of the Richter Eyes because this hasn't stopped for 2.5 months. Nice big plant. They're all nice plants actually, but there's another one to come out somewhere, isn't there? Oh yeah. This is the Cardinality. I think it's just a straightforward Cardinality, but I would have preferred the Cardinality Wilcox, which is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and I nearly forgot this one. It's the Fragment Pedum Fritz Schomburg. Just coming into bloom there. One, 2, 3. Well, those are the last of the frags this year, so we'll be towards the end of next year before anything happens with those. So I thought we'd just have a look at these 3, which I bought in, I think it was August, the last show we had. And this one is a Maxillaria Pagan Love Song, Sheila. So hasn't done much. Just the odd root showing down here, but beautiful Beautiful pseudobulbs on them, not taking any harm at all. So I'm quite pleased with that one. This one is, let's have a look. It's a Brasidium orange charm crossed by Oncidium megaglossum. And this is just in the terracotta coloured plastic pot. So that's doing okay. That's coming up with some new leaves there. But they're just settling in, a nice settling in period. Keeping them nice and damp. But I'll go easy on them during the winter months. And the last one is, no, this isn't one. This is the unidentified Odontoglossum, and it looked like it was, just get the camera. Went into spike here, and then I looked and something else has had a nibble of it. But I don't think there's much damage done, just a nibble on that leaf there. And this is in a clear pot, in a plastic one, and this is growing very nicely. Some nice roots on this. That's some type of Odontoglossum hybrid. So we'll see how that goes on. This one was the other one I wanted to show you, and this is I think this one's a Lyra. Yeah, Lyra Campbell's Glacier. So this seems to be doing okay. Nice new growth here. But just need a little good cultivation up to now under these three, so we'll put them away and have a look at something else. Now this one is Maxillaria Variabilis, and this was given to me as a little plant that wasn't doing very well, so I just potted it up and I virtually left it, but it's growing like mad. You can't stop it. Look at the roots. I think next time I repot this, I will put it in a much bigger pot. Well, not much bigger, just a size bigger. But that seems to be doing very, very well. Maxillaria Variabilis. Now here's one I thought I'd lost. It's it's supposed to be a Puffy Pedallum, but by looking at the shape of the leaves, I very much doubted. I just forget the name, but it has flowered. And the flowers, although very colourful, they were a funny shape, and they didn't look really nice. The colours didn't match each other. But I forget what it is, but it was sold to me about 4 years ago, and it was in flower. No, it was in spike. It was in spike, that's it, and it flowered. And then it started going downhill and downhill and downhill. So I repotted it and left it in here, and it's coming up with two nice new growths there. And it's nicely wedged in the pot. I can just get hold of the dead stem and lift it up. So that shows the root system's quite good. But I can't do anything to this, only wait, and you know how slow Puffy Pedallums are. You know, you can wait years before this will flower. I bet it's another 4 years before this will flower. So if you're thinking of buying Puffy Pedallums, just be careful because they are very, very slow. But speaking of that, I'll show you another two. This one's a nice Puffy Pedallum. It's a Puffy Pedallum Corolla Ordinauer, which is a cross between Chamberlainianum and Prince Edward of York. This has got another bulb at the back here somewhere. There you can see it growing now. And this is a regular flower every year, and making some nice new growths on it as well. But the thing I'm proud about is the next one I'm going to show you. Well, if you remember, I got quite a large Puffy Pedallum lady Isabelle that I'd had a long time, and it had never flowered, and it had 7 growths on it, but I decided to split it. And this was a few months ago, and the heat has just come on, so that's the noise you can hear. So I'm pleased to say when I split it, one of the divisions flowered. Absolutely beautiful. And this is a cross between Rothschildianum and Stony Eye. I mean, they should have 3 or 4 flowers together on it, but I'm quite happy with this, so next year it should be lovely. And I hope I can get this other division flowering, because it's growing well. I'm putting a nice new leaf up there. So I shall keep my fingers crossed for these two and hope I've got something really, really good next year. There we are, Puffy Pedallum, Lady Isabelle. And I've got the 2 Draculas I have hung up here. That's the Woolworthy Eye and that's the Soli Eye. I can't see anything happen to them yet, but I'm hoping this winter something will. And that's the Avecia. Got 2 spikes on it, 2 flowers, and that's just going over. That's been in bloom for at least 7 weeks, something like that. Well, we'll just finish up by having a good look at the Cymbidiums. This one's got plenty and plenty of buds on it. I've no idea what it is. If anybody can help me, I would appreciate it. And we'll just finish up probably by having a very good look at these that are opening. And somebody will tell me what these are surely. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Thank you very much. Bye.